السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Don't spend all your life collecting this world's treasures. Don't spend all your life collecting this world's treasures. Death awaits us all, the destroyer of our pleasures. Every soul shall taste the bitterness of death, so prepare for the day when all your deeds are measured. You will die the way you lived, and you'll be raised the way you die, wherever you may be, whether you're in fortresses up high, perfectly on cue, right at its appointed time. They say death is the only truth, and that this life is but a lie, and that time will come when your loved ones will cry, voices trembling as they inform your relatives later at night. So sad you had to go, you're such a nice guy. They said it was your time, but that's not up to you and I. People will gather at your home when they hear the news of the calamity, standard formality, expressing their condolences to your family. The movement of time is nothing more than an erosion of existence in this dunya. So fulfill your fara'id, renew your intentions, and hold on to the Prophet's sunnah, because time waits for no man, so why should it wait for you? You thought life was just a game until death decided to make his move. You were given chance after chance, but now it's too late for you. You procrastinate to prostrate to the one that created you. You see, time is killing us while we think we're killing time. The place where you'll be buried has already been assigned. We deal with deaths like it's doubtful when the promise is divine. Will you be satisfied when you're lying in a space that's confined? Uthmaan ibn Affan would cry every time he'd see the grave, the possessor of two lights, may Allah be pleased with his slave. He'd say the grave is the very first step into the akhirah. Who is successful in the qabr will be successful all the way. But these days we just laugh and joke in the cemetery. Brothers don't even visit thinking it's unnecessary. Brother, don't forget that even your life is temporary. Don't live your life like death is not in your vocabulary. But these days we just laugh and joke in the cemetery. Brothers don't even visit thinking it's unnecessary. Brother, don't forget that even your life is temporary. Don't live your life like death is not in your vocabulary. Others use the term death defying, but nobody's ever defied death. With every step you take, you're getting closer to your last breath. The cries of the Sahabas would drown out the sound of the khutbah every time that death was mentioned. Now our old loved ones pass away, we show no apprehension. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, but you're still worried about your pension. You're too busy with this world, gave the hereafter no attention. You're too busy with this world, gave the hereafter no attention. Don't build a life in this dunya by destroying your akhirah. Read and take heed from Surah Al-Waqi'ah. This life's a test you can't retake or restart it. The cloth which will make your shroud may have already hit the market. O son of Adam, you're only a number of days. Whenever a day passes, part of you passes away. You're a traveler in this world, you're not here to stay. So be prepared for the day when your own limbs will have their say. You will regret every moment that you chose to disobey. Imagine standing before Allah while your deeds are being weighed. When people gave you advice, you didn't give them the time of day. You said you'd practice when you're older, but it didn't go your way. So we laid you to rest right side facing the Kaaba. Just pray the last words on your lips as the Shahada. Friends and family turn up to pray your janazah. If anyone could escape death, it would have been the prophets and the Sahaba. Hear the footsteps of your friends as they walk away from your qabr. Your family is in pieces, may Allah grant them sabr. No should have, would have, could have, now you can't blame it on qadr. Spoke as if you fought at better, but you didn't get up to pray Fajr. Shaitan may have whispered in your ear, but it was still your own decision. Now you're wishing you spent your whole life in a state of submission. Two angels appear, ask you three questions. Who is your Lord? What is your religion? Who is your prophet? I pray you state their answers. Love for this world is a disease, is a sickness worse than cancer. Because if you dislike to meet Allah, Allah will dislike to meet you. Remember, there's an open enemy that tries to defeat you. Yes, Shaitan won't leave you alone. He'll try to misguide you to the end. If you're losing the battle now, then tell me, what will you do then? When the angel of death takes your soul, it'll be too late to repent. Because advice to myself, first and foremost, we all need to make amends. Don't want your soul to leave your body like a thorn branch ripping through wet wool. This world is small. Our desires are large. The dirt will ensure that we're finally full. Angels with dark faces whooping us, calling us by the worst of names, telling us to taste the punishment of the blazing flames, telling us, oh evil soul, come out to the anger and wrath of Allah. So while you're alive, make sure everything you do is fi sabilillah. Constantly remember death and try not to get misled. If you could hear what would happen in the grave, you'd stop burying your dead. My brothers and sisters, you could be here one morning, you could be gone by the afternoon. That's why we say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.